Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be setting up the week of October 31st through November 6th. This is the vertical planner that I use as my catch-all planner, so I have more than one planner. If you only have one planner, it's your catch-all planner. But since I have multiples, this is where all the miscellaneous household stuff goes. Everything that doesn't belong in a different planner that's got a specific purpose. So the theme I'm going to go with is brought to us by the Happy Planning Tips and Tricks group. I'm one of the admins and I run the challenge. And I like to come up with challenge ideas that are multifaceted, that can be interpreted in lots of different ways. So one of our options for this week is back in time. So you could think of like the Michael J. Fox classic, Back to the Future. But I mean, I came up with that because in the fall, the daylight savings time ends and you fall back, you turn your clock back. So there's your back in time. It could also be interpreted as like vintage or retro. You could use skeletons because they're old and dusty and from back in time. So anyway, that is the theme I'm going with. How I'm going to interpret it is, you guessed it, retro. So I went through my stash of Halloween stickers and pulled everything that seemed, well, I pulled a couple of my boxes of vintage labels, my go-tos. These are from AliExpress. These I never ever use because they're just such an odd color, but I thought, and they've got lots of weird plants and little animals, but I thought I could work them into this spread because I've pulled some of the not Joann's, these actually are from Michael's. I think these are from last year, but they've got, snails and mushrooms and just kind of retro looking, to me at least, stuff. I've got lots of Michael's stuff. So this, I believe, is from this year, but look how retro vintage these stickers look. I think they're going to be just perfect for this spread. I have more of this style of sticker from that same last year, and I have the sticker book. So I have pulled all that stuff. This is from several years ago from Michael's. It's actually a little, these are all post-it notes, but I love using post-it notes like this in my planner with a little tape runner on the back. So these are going to be some of my fact of the day boxes. As you can see, this side is stickers and I've used a lot of them, but there are, icons and to-do lists and all kinds of stuff in here. So we're going to use those. And I have this Simply Gilded. This is some of the Halloween washi from this year from Simply Gilded. It looks very Beetlejuice to me, but also something about the stripes just looks kind of retro vintage to me. So we're going to try to work some of that in. So I had every intention of just using my white pages because I did blackout spreads the entire month of October in not just one, but two of my planners. So I definitely got blackout spreads out of my system for a little while, but I just didn't feel like any of these stickers, like almost none of them are white, and I didn't feel like I wanted them on white pages. So I went ahead last minute, made the decision to go ahead and replace the pages with craft paper. So this is just a notebook. It's whatever the biggest size is, A5 or B6, whatever it is. You can tell by the measurements if it's big enough to do a Happy Planning classic size planner page. So I'm going to pull these out. I like them because they are dot grid. So notice I'm not ripping them on the perforation. I'm including that piece because I need that piece to be big enough. So I'm going to speed it up. These little thumb screws are meant to be unattached, but I always put them back on there because I don't want to lose them. So anyway, I'm going to speed this up while I cut those two pages down to size. And then I got to make some decisions on how I'm going to redate and all of that stuff. So I will be back with you once I get all of that done. The reason I'm fast forwarding through all of this is because I've done this. I did it basically twice a week, every week, all through October with blackout pages, and I've already done it a few times here in the beginning of my November spreads because of using craft paper in various places. So I just don't feel like you need to be talked through this every step of the way. If you do wish I had done that, I would encourage you to check out one of my blackout videos from October, because you'll get to see the entire process. I'll walk you through the entire process in those videos. I opted to go ahead and just stick a November on there instead of writing it out, because I don't know if you noticed before I covered up the pages, I have a lot of stuff to squeeze in this week, so I kind of don't want to take up too much space with a giant November. So let's go ahead and move on my post-it notes real quick. I don't know if this is where they're all going to end up, but you know how I do things. Food doesn't have to go down there because I don't have this week to cover up. I'm not going to Frankenplan these in yet because I don't know. I haven't done my calendar yet, which goes on the back side of this page, and so I don't know if I'm going to want to use the craft paper like I did in my social media or not, and I don't know what I'm going to want to do on the 7th. I might want to do craft paper there, so I'm just going to put these in my planner like I normally would. So as I always say, starting with what I know, let's start with a food box. So pulling out all these labels. This one's got a lot of the, oh, there we go, I flipped right to one. This one's got a lot of the bigger boxes. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Let's just grab a pen and go ahead and write in. I'm going to use a brown pen, my days of the week. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and stick this about mid-height maybe on it's too wide. It's coming into my November column. So I could come down low. Yeah, maybe I don't have anything going on Monday night, so maybe I'll go ahead and bring it down low, even though I don't have to. Let's go ahead and do that. And I do want to put chunks of the Beetlejuice washi tape here and there, but not full runs. So let's just go ahead and start with a chunk down here. And since, like I said, so should I use the wide, should I use the narrow? If I didn't have a lot of stuff going on and I knew I would struggle to fill up the space, I would probably have grabbed the wider one. But since I have a lot going on, I just don't feel like I need that extra width taking up space. So all right, and as you saw, I just peeled the backing off. These just have backings on them. Now, I do need to decide, am I going straight or wonky? And if I do want to go wonky, I don't leave myself much room for fact of the day. So I'm changing my mind again. Let's come up a little bit with it. All right, and because I don't know why, I feel like when I do vintage retro spreads, stuff is just gonna land on the page and be all kind of all over the place. And that's cool. I like that feel and that look. So I said I wanted to use these as fact of the day. I can use at least, I could do all 7 out of this, but there was one other, I don't know if I'm going to get deep into these because I feel like the artwork on these doesn't quite match the rest of the aesthetic I've got going on here. So, but I know for this book, I do feel like it matches with like the moth and stuff on here. So let's go ahead. I think there's at least a couple, and I can totally write on the craft paper, but for fact of the days, here we go. I like to have actual like set aside space. So there are 4. I can make up the difference with 3 of those, but I just feel like these really match well. So yeah, let's go ahead and put these across the bottom. So that means I need 2 of these on each page. So let's go ahead and do, and I am going to go ahead and keep my fact of the days at the bottom. I don't know why I kind of fell pretty regularly into that habit, but I do prefer it. So we're just gonna go with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put some tape runner on the back because I need more than just the light tackiness of the Post-it note to make sure it stays stuck. All right, so that's that side fact of the day. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Same thing, and I'm going to put my 4 across here. And you know what? I think I might wait and hold off on that because I've got one right there actually. And I was just thinking I should see if I can use one of these in there somewhere. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a clock. I was like, that's perfect for daylight savings time. But I mean, it still could be. It's not a clock, but it does kind of look like a clock. Maybe we'll go ahead and save that for there. I like that one. I think that floral on there looks a little bit kind of creepy. Just trying to mix all the different colors and shades and shapes in that I can. Yeah, I think I would go with that one. I feel like it has the right amount of space on it for a fact of the day. It is a little on the large side, so I'm going to tuck it deep into the corner. So there's all my fact of the days. I do think I want another piece of this washi tape kind of coming in over here to balance with that one. All right, and then let's put this one on for daylight savings time. Turn the clocks back. I just saw this one with the skulls, like, turn the clocks back. Let's see what else we got. So I do need to figure out a couple of to-do lists. Of course, my couple manicures. Let's use this one up here. Since it's a hand with a pen, like it's writing or drawing, let's use this one up here for John's group where he gets together with other artists and they have live models that come in. Let's put this up here. I have enough room on there to write that information on there. Of course, crooked. Gotta be crooked. Okay. Let's see. This one. Okay, this one that I started to put sticky stuff on. I'm going to use for here. I need a little miniature shopping lists for here because PPU stands for Polish Pickup, and it's basically this group I found of small shop. You know me and my small shops that I love to support. Well, I found nail polish ones. So PPU stands for Polish Pickup, and it is a bunch of small independent nail polish brands that get together, and the first Friday of every month their shop opens and you can get in and buy these fun little independent limited edition nail polishes, which I adore. And so I have my little tiny mini shopping list to put on there, and they do sell out. A lot of them have what they call a cap or a total number, that limited edition that's available, and so you want to make sure and not get in there too late and miss, because like I said, they are limited edition. So let's put, I feel like I want a couple more pieces of this. Let's put a piece here, up here on this one. So Calcifer's Gotcha Day is Friday. We got him on November 4th, 2016, I believe. So that is Gotcha Day. So he gets lots of yummy treats and snuggles and lots of pampering that day. So let's just put this way up here. And what's more appropriate than a black cat for Calcifer's Gotcha Day? So I'm gonna have to find a special sticker for that. And then let's put the last piece, I think, over here about midway up, because I don't want them to be super matchy-matchy. So let's see, are there any black cat stickers in here? I love this Curiosities and Oddities sticker. I think I need to put that on there somewhere. I love these retro vintage looking stickers. All right, I'm looking for a cat. I know there are cats in the other set. Nope, no cats. Okay, I definitely need a black cat sticker though for Calcifer. So let's go ahead and pull in at least one of these. If I feel like I need more, I'll grab more. Oh, there we go. How's that? That looks like Calcifer right there, sort of, kind of. It's a little bit big though. There's another one. That's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a few of these on here because I really want this sticker for his gotcha day. All right, let's put this on there. I didn't leave myself very much room, did I? All right, let's see if we can lift this up. I don't think we're gonna be able to. The other thing I could do is kind of tuck it under, but I want Kelsey's face to show that's on there, so. All right, I'm gonna grab the undo. I really wanna move that down a little bit. Don't be afraid of undo. It's gonna look like it's getting my page super, super wet, but it's totally not. It's not water. It's not gonna hurt you. I mean, don't drink it, obviously, but it just makes the sticky release and then it dries super fast and you can re-stick. I'll be back when this is dry. So it does leave a little bit of sticker residue on there, but since I'm putting these stickers basically back in the same spot, it's totally okay. We'll take care of that. I need my polish pickup shopping list up high. There we go. Okay, so all that residue is covered up, no big deal. My Buckeyes play on Saturday and the Seahawks on Sunday, so I need a couple boxes for those. And they're really not gonna move, so let's see, maybe a couple more of these little, or at least one more of these little brown. You know, I like to put who they're playing and whether we won or not. I feel like I could put meal planning in one of these above there. Maybe a short skinny one. Ooh, oh, this is perfect. Look, it's got a mushroom on it. Like, maybe we're gonna have mushrooms for dinner. I don't even need to write meal planning on here because it's got a mushroom. Just rubbing my thumb over a corner, and that'll usually get the backing to come loose. Back to the hunt for what to do. So I need 2 manicures, 2 to-do lists, and then something for my Buckeyes, and I think I want to stick something over that corner because it keeps wanting to lift up. Okay, so here's a good one. I could write win or loss right there. And same thing with this, I could write win or loss. What about, so I don't have a whole big preponderance of brown, and I have this shade here with nothing on this side to balance it. Let's try to find a couple of this color to put the game details in. Here we go, here we go. This one will work. There's one. That guy's kind of big. Okay, so this guy's big too, but I can layer it to cover some of it up. Because I'm just not seeing anything else small enough. I could use something like this and put these over top to make it feel smaller. Put the biggest sticker down first because I already said I wanted to layer over top of it, right? So it needs to be on the bottom, so it needs to be on there first. So let's put it here for the details of the Seahawks game. So kind of middle of this little grouping, and then everything else can go over top of it. All right, and so then let's put the Buckeye sticker on it. So I'm just noticing none of these have straight corners except this one. So it's making me wonder if there's something else in here that doesn't have a straight corner that I haven't used yet. Like that one. The botanicals look like they could be, you know, like potion ingredients or something. And this is so totally minor, but since one of the Buckeyes are scarlet and gray, and this box is red scarlet, I want it for the Buckeyes. And then this one will be the Seahawks. And like I said, it's totally okay if it covers up a big chunk of that box because I don't need it to be that big. All right, awesome. Next, 2 to-do lists and my manicure. So I need something that can be a to-do list. These could be to-do lists. I could also do like I've done here recently where I just stuck tiny little stickers on there, tiny little bugs and stuff as my bullet points. Like look at all these teeny tiny little bugs. I could do that. Those could be to-do lists, but they're not very long is the problem. Now, I could put my to-do words in there, my functional words. Let's do that. Let's grab, so these two are plain enough. I feel like I could write inside them. I just got to decide where I'm putting them. So I have a lot of space in this column. Everything else has got a lot of fullness in it. So let's put, let's see, should we put the to-do list up there and the manicure down kind of here? Because I don't like to necessarily assign a day to my manicure because I never know exactly when it's going to fail and I'm going to need to do another one. So let's do that. Since I've got a super dark black sticker there, let's put the lighter of the two here. And a couple of these, I'm going to grab my super pointy tweezers. These are for dealing with artificial eyelashes. I'm just going to grab these little bugs and use them as basically as my bullet points. And then I think I'm fine with this manicure being here, so we'll put this to-do list kind of down here. I was just noticing this is a hand with space to write inside, so that would be fun to use as a manicure, but I don't think there's enough room. I guess I could put two of them on there together. What else we got? What color am I missing? So all I have left is my manicure. So what color? I feel like I could use a little more of this lighter. I could use maybe this and cover up the number with the hand. Let's do that. Let's do two of these. So if I can just figure out where to fit it. I mean, I kind of want it in the center here, but there just isn't enough room. So, but that's okay. All right, and then let's put a hand on there. So I am going to grab, this is just the backing off of a piece of contact paper that I used for a different project. And since it has all these little separate fingers, I don't want to get Taperunner all over everything. So I'm going to put it on there, and that way I can get the fingers. Let's go ahead and stick this guy down too, so I can do them both. So since that piece of that Post-it note corner keeps coming up, let's just use this sticker right at the edge of it to help hold it down. That's so cool looking. There. All right, so there we go. That is everything functional. Like I said, I knew this was going to be kind of a full spread. So I need some kitties. I need some black kitties, and I know there are lots of black kitties in here. Oh, there we go. There's a calcifer. We're going to put him on there somewhere. I don't necessarily love the purple outline, but what if I sit him right here on that washi? I guess I could put him down here on this washi. Just making sure there aren't any others. The only thing I have is this. I hate putting Black Cat's curse on there though, because black kitties are persecuted. They are not bad luck. And so I hate acknowledging that. So we're not going to use that one. The other thing though is I don't really want these two stickers, the only two of that. Let's put them here. I don't want them that close together since they're the only two that match that style. I do feel like I need a couple more of this style of sticker though. How about Happy Halloween? Can I fit that? I can kind of fit it maybe right here. There we go. I could put that gold Halloween. Will it fit right up there? Maybe I can put it kind of in between these two. How about some bugs? I just feel like I want to put up just a few more of this style so that that stuff doesn't look doesn't look like it doesn't belong, you know? So I'm going to grab this purple bug because he's purple, and we'll put bugs kind of tend to be down in the corners, down in the bottoms. Technically I have two kitties, one on each page. So I made my kitty spread. I feel like I want to put some more, but my small shop kitty stickers I don't feel like they fit with this design aesthetic. So I don't know if I want to put any more of them on there. Oh, I have some other, I just thought of some other stickers I have that can work. So I should probably, okay, I'm going to pause this and grab those to make sure I don't run out of room. So I have these super duper plain black stickers. It says American Greetings, so I don't know, I might have got them at the gift card section of Walmart or something. But they're fuzzy. They're velvety. So it looks like I've never used any of them. So they aren't vintage per se, but they're just plain black kitties. Some of them have little pumpkins, but I feel like I could put a couple of these in here and not throw off the design aesthetic I'm going for. So let's put this guy. Oh, they've got a little orange around them. That's okay. As long as I put a few on, they'll look like they belong to each other. So I just don't feel like I have enough kitties on here for my Project Plan 52 weeks. Look at the kitten. He's so cute. I like fitting them in with the things that are already there. Let's see if this guy will fit here. Yep. Right next to Halloween. There we go. Okay, that's enough. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more. Let's put one more right here. I like this guy looking up. I don't know what he's looking up at, but I like him looking up. Maybe he's looking up at that guy. Okay, kitties, check. So that's it. I just feel like I want a little bit more decoration. I feel like I got a little bit of an empty spot right there. I want to leave a few empty spots for things that could come up. But since this is in the sidebar, I feel like I could put something there. Oh, I don't have any coffee. How could I not have any coffee? Let's look for some vintage coffee. I'm going to grab my coffee sticker book. So this is, anytime I came across a page in a sticker book that had all or mostly coffee cups, I pulled it out. I will link a video on how to make your own sticker books like this in the cards up above. And then I have some extra stuff just kind of shoved in the back. And so my vintagey stuff is back here. Let's grab one of these. This looks like it could be a PSL, doesn't it? These are 3D stickers, but they're easy to take apart. They just have a tiny little piece of foam holding them up. So, and I like my, oh wait, I've got Halloween coffee stickers too. Hang on. I don't know if, they're not probably gonna look retro though. Ooh. Dead inside but caffeinated. Does that fit? If I put that, I don't know if that's gonna fit. I don't think it's gonna fit. Like, it'll fit, I can make it fit, but I don't think it's gonna fit with the design aesthetic, you know? That is kind of cool though. It's so white. I don't have anything white on this whole layout. Is it too white? Oh, but I love it. You know what? It's my spread. I'm putting it on there. I want it. It's too perfect. There we go. That's it. Got my coffee on there. Okay. Got my cats, got my coffee. Anything else? So I just took up one of the big empty spaces I said I had. I think I want to put just a couple teeny tiny little things, like the corner of this Post-it note keeps wanting to peel up. And I think it's easier to stick that down with something than to try to get more tape runner under there. So what I can do is just grab a couple more of these little bugs that I used as my bullet points for my to-do list and put in places like that. And then I think it'll be done. And since there is some foil, I also could use these little stars that are on here too. So if I just go ahead and look for corners of Post-it notes that aren't wanting to stay down, that will take care of it. These are microscopic stickers. I don't know if actually that's going to be big enough to hold that down. I don't think I need, oop, and that one isn't big enough to hold it down. Too funny. Let's put another bug on there. Stay down, stay down. Okay, I think we're done. I think that's all the corners. So let's put it in my planner. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I am not going to Frankenplan this in because I don't know what I'm doing with the back sides of these pages yet. So there we go. There is my back in time retro Halloween first week in November spread. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to check out those challenges. Go with the inspiration that hits you. You never know what you're going to come up with, and I bet you have some fun doing it. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.